Hi, welcome to my video. If you don't know who I am, my name is Melissa, and I wanted to jump on today and share with you some tips on boosting your immune system. There's some stuff going around, and I just wanted to share my best tips with you on how I stay happy and healthy, right? So first and foremost, I want to encourage you guys to not be buy into the fear that's kind of being circulated around right now with stuff that's going around in the world as far as viruses and things like that go. So just to touch on, we are powerful beings, and fear and stress and all of that stuff can actually lower our immune system. So use whatever oils you need to do to reduce your stress and help you boost your immune system in that way too. I don't want to disregard the emotional aspects that we need to pay attention to and honor and respect and all of those things. So I will start off by saying that. So stay positive. If you're one of those people that, talk about, I get sick this time of year, every year I get sick, blah, blah, blah. Your body's probably going to be like, all right, let's go ahead and come down with something then. So we are powerful beings. What we speak into existence is a thing. So I encourage you to replace those words with things like I am healthy. I have a strong immune system, things like that. So that will be first and foremost to, help you live more empowered life. So these are my best tips. First and foremost, I want to start with foundation, right? So we want to make sure that first of all, that sugar, if you are eating a diet that is high in sugar, and many of us are if you are in the United States, sugar can lower the immune system for about, I think, 24 hours after you've consumed it. And we're talking about processed sugar, right? I'm not talking about like fruits and vegetables or stuff like that. But so just keep that in mind if you're wanting to keep a healthy immune system, or let's say you have come down with something, you want to avoid the sugary drinks, you want to avoid the, just stuff with a lot of the processed sugar in it. And then you want to fill your body with good nutrients, right? So our food is really depleted anyway, so supplementation is huge. And this is one way that I keep my body supported, is taking the Lifelong Vitality every single day. Of course, there's some days when I miss, but these have changed my life. So it's a set of 3 vitamins that are completely whole food based. They are pure and potent and all of that. A lot of the vitamins that you find in the stores can have synthetic ingredients or don't have what is actually listed on the label, because there's no regulation for that stuff. So be mindful of the supplements that you're taking. Make sure that you're feeding your body every day with them, and they're whole food based, and they don't have any synthetic stuff, fillers or anything like that in there, so that your body can utilize all those nutrients really, really well. The next thing is gut health. So I always focus on gut health because it's about 70 to 80% of our immune system, right? So gut health is huge. And I love the probiotics. So this is PB Assist. Can you see that? How do they do that? Like that? So PB Assist Plus is a pro and prebiotic. So it's double encapsulated. So the inside capsule, the green part, is the probiotic, and the outer capsule is the prebiotic. So it's designed to break down at the intestines where it is most utilized. That's where our good bacteria lives, and we want to keep the good bacteria up to fight off the bad bacteria. Okay, so that has been really, really helpful. We also, for the kiddos or the adults, we have a child's version as well. It comes in like a pixie stick, right? So there's no sugar in this or anything like that. So talk about reducing your sugar. If you want a sugar little treat, you can grab one of these too, and that could suffice your sugar needs. But this is great. It's got that same double encapsulation. It's, like I said, it tastes really good. This is strawberry melon flavored, all good ingredients, all of that. So that's for the kids, or you can, of course, use it for yourself. But you would just pour it into the mouth and eat it like a pixie stick. You can also, if you choose to put it in juice or anything like that, you would want to drink it down right away. But gut health is first and foremost, and just the foundation of what our cells and our bodies need. The next thing is the On Guard. Okay, so On Guard is a blend of oils that is our protective blend. It helps to boost the immune system, helps to kind of get rid of any ickiness that's either in the environment, in our home, on our bodies, all kinds of things. So number one, I love having this hand sanitizing mist, or the sanitizing mist, on hand all the time. I have it in my purse. You could keep one in your car, things like that. It's just a fine mist that you would just, mist it on your hands and rub them around just like you would anything else. It smells really good. It doesn't have any toxic ingredients in it, and it will help boost your immune system. So you can clean off like your desk. You could even clean off like the airplane trays, if you're flying or traveling or anything like that. Another thing with the On Guard is these On Guard beadlets. So these are really helpful for the kiddos too, because it's such a small thing to take. So if you can see that, it's like a third of a drop of oil in this beadlet. And you can either pop it in your mouth, like let's say you're having some throat discomfort, popping it in your mouth and letting that kind of just soothe the throat can be really helpful. But also for kiddos, that makes them really easy to swallow, obviously, because it's so tiny. And then on the go, for you to have it in your purse, if you start feeling run down, or you're going to be around a lot of germs and bacteria, you can start taking these to help with that as well. On Guard also has a roller. So this is the Touch line. If you can see that, it says Touch. And that means that it's been diluted for use on the whole family. So you can also use this on the kiddos, roll it on the bottoms of the feet. You can put it up the spine. I would be doing that 2 to 3 times a day as well to help just protect. This is like kind of proactive. If you are coming down with something and you want a ways to get rid of it faster, you would up that usage. Consistency is key, just about with anything in life, but especially with the oils, you want to make sure that you're using them consistently throughout the day. And then we also have this blend called Stronger. So this is from the children's line. I have several adults that love this as well. This has 4 oils in it, so it's a little bit gentler and it's at a heavier dilution for the kids. But this one has cedarwood, litsea, frankincense, and rose. And rose, you guys, is another one to have on hand because rose has powerful, powerful properties in it too for supporting the immune system and getting rid of the bad stuff. So that is called Stronger. Wonderful blend as well for the kiddos. And then another blend that I really recommend having on hand is called Flume. And you've probably maybe seen me post about it before, but it's frankincense, lemon, On Guard, oregano, and melaleuca, which is tea tree oil. So we might have to change the acronym to flute because they're now changing the label from melaleuca to say tea tree on it because that's more recognizable, of course. So what you could do with these is you could, of course, diffuse them. You can put them in a roller bottle, make a roller bottle with each one of the oils, equal parts, fill it with fractionated coconut oil, and then roll that on the bottoms of the feet, up the spine. I like to hit my neck and my throat with the lymph nodes and everything there as well to support. And that's a really great blend to have. You could also throw it in the diffuser, again, equal parts. This is also a great blend if you are, have some respiratory stuff going on to help open up those airways and kind of get in there and clean out whatever is going on. So you can do 1 drop of each in a hot, like a boiling cup of water, and just, lean over it and breathe it in. Make sure to close your eyes. You could put a cloth over your eyes if you need to, but just lean over and breathe that in and let those oils, get in, those small molecules get into the body and support it that way. Another way that I love, love, love to use them is we have these veggie caps, right? You can get these for $4 in your back office. They are so helpful. You take your veggie cap and you fill this up, probably 1 to 2 drops, 1 to 3 drops, depending on your size and your oil usage. And you will put those in here, you'll close it up, and then you'll swallow it down. And another tip that I have for that kind of use, if you are into doing that and you want to make up a bunch for the week, is to get a capsule holder. Now, I love this one. It's wood, and so wood is great in case you do miss the capsule and it drops onto the wood. It'll just absorb it versus a plastic one, which can, I don't know what it'll do with the plastic, but it won't absorb it. So I love this. When you keep your capsules upright like this, they won't eat through the capsule. If you were to lay these down, it is more likely that the oil will eat through that capsule. You also, when you close your capsule, you want to hear the click. so it makes sure that it is closed and no oils will leak out. But this is really great. I've made capsules and literally let them sit there for like a month and they have not eaten through the capsule. So these are great. I got this one on eBay. I know there's lots of sellers on Etsy and things like that that have this. So that is one tip that I love, and you can use this blend in there, and that is a great way to support the body and to get rid of any kind of ick that's got going on. Another oil blend that I love is to have on hand is Breathe. And Breathe and On Guard, diffusing this at night would be really, really great to help boost the immune system, open up airways. It helps you sleep better, which of course is so important when we're talking about immune systems, right? Rest and relaxation and stress reduction is super important. Couple other tips. I love the throat drops. So we've got On Guard throat drops and Breathe throat drops. These are really great. Another pro tip is you can take one of these, and it's got, they've got cane sugar, organic cane sugar, and organic brown rice syrup as the sweetener, and then just oils. You guys, that's it. So there's no dyes in here. There is no synthetic crap. There's no corn syrup, like none of that stuff that our body does not like. But you can take one of these, and again, with a hot cup of water, like a mug of water, drop one of these in and let it dissolve. It's already got your sweetener in it, and then you can drink it down like a tea. And some of the kiddos might like that as well. So I love having these on hand. These are really great for travel as well. So you can take this with you, pop them in your purse, and then just suck on one. Let's say you're traveling and you need that extra immune boost, or let's say you have, come down with something and your throat is feeling really icky or your lungs are feeling icky. Those are great ways to support your body as well. You probably heard me talk about too, Breathe. This is my lifesaver for anxious feelings as well. That is a great blend. One of the oils that's in it is Melissa, and that's really, really powerful for emotional properties as well. So just a little side tip there. And then the last but not least, as far as oils go, that I would definitely have on hand is the On Guard Plus soft gels. Guys, such a game changer. So this is the On Guard blend, but the plus means that there are 3 additional oils. So it's got black pepper, oregano, and Melissa. So oregano is really, really powerful. I'm sure you've heard of oil oregano. A lot of health people take it as an immune booster. So that's a really powerful one. Melissa is also a powerful antiviral. So that is a great oil to have on hand. These are easy to swallow down. The amount that you would take would vary for you and your oil usage and your weight and all of that stuff and what you've got going on. You can also poke these with a needle and pop them into a roller bottle and dilute it with fractionated coconut oil and have that to use on your kiddos as well. So these are really helpful in those ways. I love to have these on hands. I freak out if I run out of these. So great thing to have as well. Very powerful, very potent, and will really help support the body if you've already come down with something, or let's say you're traveling and you want to help, again, be proactive about that prevention. That would be a great one to have on hand as well. So a couple of things that I want to touch on that are non-oil related and actually come from other companies, but one is vitamin C. So this is from a company called Vimergy. I really love this company. They have some great not only like powders that you can add to supplements and stuff, but also this kind of vitamin, like the ester C is really great. So vitamin C is something that we need lots and we don't produce it, right? So we have to get it from food sources. Bell peppers are a really good source. Of course, you've heard of orange juice. The best source to do that is fresh squeezed, not the stuff you buy in the store. But getting vitamin C is really helpful. These are 500 milligrams each. Now, an adult could, take probably upwards the amount of 10,000 milligrams a day. You just want to do it to bowel tolerance. So vitamin C is something that goes through our body very quickly. Our body utilizes it very quickly. So having a consistent amount of it in the body, if you're fighting off something, is really helpful. So vitamin C can do amazing things. I take one of these every day just as maintenance, and then I would up it if I felt myself coming down with something or needed that extra support. Another thing that I like from that company, again from Vimergy, is zinc. Now the Lifelong Vitality has zinc in it, but we are so depleted in zinc that if you are, you've got a compromised immune system or something like that, you would be doing yourself a favor by having more zinc in your life. So this is a liquid, and you just take it and put it under your tongue and then swallow it down. And I really, really love this. So it's very helpful at boosting the immune system. Our food is depleted. Our soils are depleted of zinc. So it's something that's a really essential, mineral to have in our bodies. And then the next one is colloidal silver. So if you don't know about colloidal silver, it's another tool. I've been using colloidal silver for years and years and years. I used to actually put it on pimples. So it's great topically, internally. Some people like to clean with it, all kinds of different ways that you can use it. But I love this brand. This is Sovereign Silver. And it is one of the best brands. You can get it at, Sprouts, Whole Foods, health care, or health food stores. And this is 10 parts per million. So you really want to stay in the 10 to 20 parts per million range. You don't need to go any higher than that. Again, consistency is key, but this is just with a dropper, and you would just take it and put it under the tongue and let it sit there for 30 seconds or more to let your body absorb that. So the sublingual application is just, we've got a lot of veins and a lot of direct into the bloodstream under our tongue. So that's a great place to put that as well. My other best tips are to cleanse the body, right? So we want to make sure that we are living in such a toxic world that we're cleansing our body, not only a good cleanse, 3 to 4 times a year, but also daily. So lemon oil in your water, even a half of a fresh lemon in your water daily, and upon waking is really one of the best times, but really any time during the day. Our blend called Slim and Sassy is another great blend to add to your water to help with the gentle detox on a cellular level. And then we've also got a blend called Zendocrine that is our detoxification blend. It comes in a soft gel, in the oil, and also in a herbal form. So those are really great to have on hand too, to just, again, support the body. The less toxins that we have in our body, the less work that our body has to put towards getting rid of those toxins, right? So the more time it can spend on keeping our immune system boosted. And last but not least, another thing I wanted to say is elderberry syrup is also another helpful tool to have, and you can make your own. It's probably really the best way to do it, but if you have to go out and buy it, make sure that you're buying it from a reputable brand. Again, we want to make sure that we are doing that because there's no regulation, so they can almost put anything on the bottle and put anything in the bottle, so make sure that you are buying a good brand on that. And then the last thing I want to say is to stay hydrated, okay? A lot of people that have issues, complications with like the flu or things like that, they're not hydrated. And on a whole, we are not hydrated in general, but we want to stay hydrated. And not with drinks like, Gatorade or something like that. Those are really not beneficial for our bodies. They have synthetic ingredients, they have dyes in them, all of that. Again, those are just toxins that your body has to clean out. So my best forms is, of course, water, herbal tea, and then coconut water is fantastic for hydration. Fantastic. It has minerals in it. It's great. Again, you want to get a good brand, read the ingredients, make sure it's just coconut oil or coconut water. And then you can add, like wild orange to it, or I like to maybe half it with water and drink it that way because I don't love the way that it tastes, honestly, but it hydrates so quickly. So those are my best tips. Stay positive. Use your oils. If you don't have oils yet, get them on hand. You want to have these tools in your home, you guys. It is so empowering to be able to just grab these things, whether you have children or not, to be able to support your body, and your body knows what to do with them. It's a beautiful, beautiful partnership. So plants are rad. Eat them, put them on your body, use them in all the ways, and reach out to me if you guys have any questions. I'm here for you. I would love to help you get started or just answer any questions that you might have about ways that you can boost your immune system and all of that stuff. So thank you for watching, and I will see you guys later. Have a great one. Bye.